If you want to attempt checkerboard cookies but don't want to wait until the holidays to wow somebody, try making them for Valentine's Day in bright cherry pink. I've always cared more about how something tastes than what it looks like, but with a checkerboard cookie, the focus is on its appearance. I decided in advance that I would make a really fun, whimsical cookie, but I wouldn't overthink the measurements and I wouldn't strive for visual perfection. I cut the Wayne Gislin Professional Baking Icebox Cookie recipe in half. I scaled it twice, and in the second batch, I added 1.5 grams of powdered food color. It's food color designed for French macarons so that it does not add additional water to the recipe. I bought it from pastrychefs.com in Lambert Cherry. It was a baseline guess, and the color ended up very vibrant. It didn't soften the dough much at all, and that is the beauty of using a powdered food color. If you choose to use a gel or liquid food color, you may notice that your dough loosens up and becomes stickier. To combat this, I recommend that you keep the dough incredibly cold. Altering the recipe in any way will change the foundational taste and texture. So use the refrigerator or freezer to keep your dough in shape. In order to retain the visual shape, you don't want to get a lot of spread for your cookie. So you are going to treat this icebox cookie dough like a sugar cookie, shortbread cookie, or butter cookie dough, meaning you want to mix it for as short of a period as possible. Use a parchment and a single baking sheet to create good heat that sets up the shape of the cookie before browning, and to bake the dough when it is at its absolute coldest. I used water between the layers to connect them. You can use egg whites, but they can leave a bit of a hue during baking. And as I formulated the cookies, I paid very close attention to their size and thickness. I baked like on trays together, and even if a tray only had 4 cookies, I did not want some of the cookies to overbake and others to underbake. While I think it's important to push yourself to make things that are complex in their method but also visually, these cookies are definitely imperfect, but I imagine that once they are bagged and wrapped with a beautiful ribbon, that the receiver will not notice, but will feel both the love and joy you have for baking and the love and joy you have for them in friendship, in family, and absolutely in love.